Hi, and welcome to Bitcoin Lifestyle. This is a program where we will talk about Bitcoin lifestyle platforms that you can use to incorporate Bitcoin into your daily life. I'm Mary, and today we're going to be looking at an interesting application called Tweetoshi. So maybe from the name, you probably guessed that there is a relationship between Twitter and this application. So Tweetoshi is a Twitter client that shares revenue with its users. The users are able to send and receive tips in Bitcoin. And this app was created by a team from Czech Republic. If you are a Twitter user, you would find this app very interesting because you are actually being paid to send tweets, receive DMs, send DMs, retweet, reply to tweets, and do everything you would have been doing with Twitter. The only things that are not in existence in Tweetoshi as at now is you may not be able to see who follows you and who likes your tweets, and you might not be able to go on Twitter Spaces, but that's okay. I believe that in the future, the team would work towards adding those features into Tweetoshi. But for now, I think that Tweetoshi is great the way it is. If you regularly use Twitter to send and receive messages or write tweets of your own, make good use of Tweetoshi as a way to earn Bitcoin as you're using Twitter. So let's have a look at how Tweetoshi works and if there are some interesting features in there that could help you earn some Bitcoin. All right, we're going to be looking at Tweetoshi from here. So as you can see, when you scroll through your Tweetoshi app, it looks just like it would look like on Twitter. You see all the pictures, you see the GIFs, you see a lot of the tweets that you normally would have seen if you were on Twitter. So it's really easy to use, especially if you're very familiar with how Twitter works. There's literally no difference in that area. And as you can see, it's like really nice. The way the design looks, the layout is actually quite good. And I like the fact that it has both light and dark mode. So I am a huge fan of the dark mode. So that's what you're seeing right now on the screen. So let's have a look at some of the elements here on Tweetoshi. As you can see, when you tap on the sandwich icon there, you get to see the wallet. So if you are using Tweetoshi, you're automatically given a wallet. And in this wallet, this is where Tweetoshi sends you the Bitcoin rewards that you got after using the app for a while, right? So I usually get my Bitcoin rewards every day, usually in the mornings. It might be a little different for you depending on your time zone, but you're guaranteed to get some interesting sat rewards when you log into your Tweetoshi app. But you need to make sure that you have been using the app the whole time the previous day. So as you can see, that you have the wallet, you can see the recent transactions on the wallet, meaning the people who send you tips. So like I said, the Tweetoshi app helps support people who want to send tips to people who create tweets. So let's say, for example, you wrote a tweet and it was really interesting and people loved your tweet or loved the way that you think or the value that you provide. People can use the Tweetoshi app to send you a tip. And the tip is, of course, obviously in Bitcoin. And you get to see the people who send you those tips, as you can see right here on the wallet. So if you tap on this button here, right on the wallet, you will see that you have the opportunity to deposit Bitcoin into your wallet. So let's say, for example, you saw somebody who wrote a really interesting tweet or a Twitter thread, and you wanted to tip the person, but you don't have enough Bitcoin in your Tweetoshi wallet. All you need to do is just come here, write the amount that you want to fund your wallet with. So let's say, for example, 10 sats, you click next, and then you use this QR code, which is a Lightning invoice, to make the payment. As soon as you make payment, it gets deposited straight into the wallet of your Tweetoshi app. So If you want to withdraw from your Tweetoshi app, let's say you've earned a good amount of Bitcoin and you want to move that Bitcoin from your Tweetoshi wallet to another Bitcoin wallet, you can easily do that by tapping on the withdraw button. And then you create a Lightning invoice for the amount you want to withdraw, scan the QR code, and boom, you successfully withdrawn from your Tweetoshi. So let's have a look. What else do we have here? We have messages. You get to see who messaged you. And you can just respond to the messages if you want to. And then you can also get to see your notifications and mentions. But like I said, right now, you may not be able to see who liked and who is following you on Tweetoshi, but I believe that they're going to add that in real soon. So as you can see here, you can check out your notifications. It works just the same way that Twitter works. All right, but what happens if the person who you sent a tip to doesn't have a Tweetoshi app? So what Tweetoshi does is that when you send a tip to that person, they are given a notification from their end to join Tweetoshi. As soon as they join Tweetoshi, the Bitcoin that you sent to their wallet reflects on their Tweetoshi wallet. And if you're a Tweetoshi user already, all you have to do is just check your wallet and then you'll see the tip that directly inside your Tweetoshi wallet. Really nice and cool and simple. So now let's look at some of the strategies that you would need if you want to start earning Bitcoin on a regular basis as you're using Tweetoshi. One of the things that you need to take note of is to make good use of the Tweetoshi app, you have to use it on a regular basis. I've heard of people who use the Tweetoshi app and were able to earn about maybe 1,500 satoshis from just using the Tweetoshi app as much as they can on a regular basis. And if you are able to earn that amount of Bitcoin, it's almost as if you're being paid for using Twitter and just having fun on Twitter. So you need to use the Tweetoshi app consistently if you want to keep receiving Bitcoin from your Tweetoshi app. Then secondly, make sure that you're always giving out valuable content. It's so important that you give out valuable content because it is the valuable content that you put out that will motivate people to want to tip you. And another thing, the third thing, is to invite people to tip you for your content. So people do not know that they're able to tip you unless you let them know that you're open to being tipped for your content. So after writing your Twitter thread, you can say, if you enjoyed this, feel free to send me a tip on Tweetoshi. And the people who use Tweetoshi already will be able to easily tip you just with a click of a button. All right, so let us see how it's like to send a tip to someone using the Tweetoshi app. So I have my phone right here and I've opened an account of someone, and I'm going to pick any tweet. So I'm going to pick this tweet and tap on the Thunderbolt icon right below the display picture. And you see the amounts here. So I'm going to click on 50 and click on send sats. So now you can send a sat tweet. So they get to receive the Bitcoin that I sent them. But because they do not have a Tweetoshi account, the Tweetoshi app will notify them that I sent them some Bitcoin so that they can create their account. So I'm going to click on send a sat tweet. I'm also going to write a message here just right below their tweet and say, love your content. Love your content. Just sent some sat. Just sent some sats. So there. And boom. Just like that, I've sent the tweet and I've also sent them the Satoshi. So let's go back and check our wallet. As you can see, I had already sent Bitcoin Archive Bitcoin before twice. That's what you can see here. But this is the recent one at the top. So let's tap on it. There we go. That is the tweet I sent Bitcoin to. And it's such a convenient way of sending Bitcoin to your favorite creators. So, like I said, in order for you to earn Bitcoin by using Tweetoshi, you need to use Tweetoshi on a regular basis. Make sure you give valuable content. And 3, feel free to let people know that you're open to receiving tips via the Tweetoshi app. So what do you think? Is this an app that you would like to use? As for me, I know I'll keep using this app. Make sure you tune in again for another edition of the Bitcoin Lifestyle, where I'll show you another app that you can use to incorporate Bitcoin into your daily life and earn Bitcoin just by doing the regular activities that you always do. So see you again in the next episode.